The geometry of this design is a schematic. These intersecting planes represent the fusion of modern financial technology with the structural logic of Islamic socio-economic principles. For 1,000 years, those principles formed the bedrock of public works across the Muslim world. This is the Waqf. It was an endowment system that funded the universities of Cordoba, the hospitals of Baghdad, and the trade networks of the Silk Road. However, this institutional framework fractured after the fall of the Ottoman Empire in 1918. While the physical assets remained, the administrative ledgers were lost to history. Today, this century-long gap has left between $1 and $3 trillion in dormant assets, physically present but financially frozen, trapped outside the global economy. These assets are physically tangible yet financially invisible. They are manually managed, illiquid, and entirely disconnected from modern capital markets. FIUSS provides the technical infrastructure required to standardize these offline assets for modern markets, bridging the divide through a decentralized ledger. Restoring the Waqf's economy requires moving beyond simple asset tokenization toward a fully vertically integrated digital bank. Integrating a millennium-old system into the modern financial grid requires a strict three-phase roadmap to build institutional trust sequentially. A banking ecosystem cannot operate on illiquid foundations. The immediate priority is solving the liquidity trap. Phase 1 focuses on the first 12 months, the launch of the FIUSS RWA tokenization platform, engineered specifically to issue Waqf-linked investment instruments, such as specialized sukuk. We take a high-yield physical asset, like commercial development on Waqf land, and fractionalize it on the FIUSS Layer 2 blockchain. This creates a transparent secondary market for assets previously reserved for institutions. Retail investors gain access through fractional shares governed by smart contracts. This phase proves the model. Retail investors deploy small amounts of capital to earn Sharia-compliant returns while simultaneously funding vital community infrastructure. While the blockchain secures the data, decentralized technology requires a regulated framework to manage physical real estate and legal endowments. Phase 2 establishes the Global Aqwa Foundation. Licensed under the Lawan Financial Services Authority, it acts as the primary issuer and the ecosystem's trust layer. The foundation manages a dual bottom line. It routes asset yield into two distinct pipelines: dividends for investors and a perpetual fee for the endowment. Smart contracts automatically intercept that perpetual fee, routing it directly to the designated charity, bypassing manual administration. This programs Sadaqah Jariyah, ongoing perpetual charity, directly into the ledger, ensuring the benefit continues as long as the asset remains on-chain. An investment portal alone cannot revive a global endowment economy. For true integration, the system must interface with the user's daily financial activities. The final phase is the launch of Waqf Bank International Limited, the world's first on-chain digital bank. This enables products like the Waqf card. Every daily transaction can be rounded up, converting spare change into continuous microfunding for a chosen endowment. The bank also provides the infrastructure for low-cost, instant cross-border remittances, optimized specifically for global zakat and sadaqah distribution. With the digital banking license, the ecosystem functions as a primary financial institution, allowing FIUSS to integrate Waqf assets into the daily transactions of its global users. This business logic connects the three phases into a closed-loop system of vertically integrated trust. It begins when a Waqf board onboards an asset, and the foundation conducts a rigorous, Sharia-proof audit. The fintech platform tokenizes the value for investors, while the digital bank manages the daily utility of those assets. Finally, the system achieves perpetuity. Profits are split between investor dividends and charitable benefits automatically. By controlling the capital, the legal trust, and the cash flow, FIUSS establishes a comprehensive structure combining trust and utility that traditional legacy banks cannot replicate. While much of the Web3 industry focuses on speculative cycles, we are deploying decentralized infrastructure to generate ethical, sustainable wealth. This model restores the liquidity lost after 1918, replacing fragmented historical records with the immutable clarity of the blockchain. This architecture digitizes the structural logic of Islamic finance, establishing an endowment system that is efficient, profitable, and perpetual.